Hello guys, right, so Battlebots Season 4 Episode 11. We start with Duck versus Quantum. Should point out, by the way, that I was still here for the filming at this point. And so it's weird, there's been so many episodes in a row where I've actually known the result of every fight, which is really weird. But anyway, this is one of the fights. When I saw it live, I was full on wincing. I was like properly, oh my goodness, it's something to do with the nature of the bite. It was very... I don't know, animalistic. There's no, like, you don't see spinning weapons in nature, but you do see biting. And the way I was holding on to Duck and biting, and Duck was flailing around, it was just something quite unpleasant about watching it, to be honest, and seeing all like the bite marks at the end. So yeah, Quantum really showing what they can do. Duck likewise though, showing again why it's just considered the toughest robot probably in the world, because it took a bite, it caught fire, didn't even slow it down. It just keeps going. Duck, an incredible machine, and yeah, quite a unique fight in general, just weapon style, etc. Next up we have Blacksmith against Captain Shredderator. Captain Shredderator, as always, surprised me with the power out of that thing. The way they sent Blacksmith spinning away, I don't know why I'm always surprised. You know, logically if it's like that every fight then I shouldn't be surprised, but you know what I mean. Blacksmith really proven they want to win a lot this year. Because they were just driving us on point. They were very aggressive. I love the kind of like hammer, flame, ram, and pin kind of combo, like all those things at once. It looks really cool. I don't know if it's in any way effective, but it looks very cool. Probably quite good for the judges. Yeah, really good fight, this one. Next season though, I want Blacksmith to have a stronger hammer. I think it just lacks the power to do any real damage at all. And so if they came back and their hammer actually at least caused some problems, that would be good. That's what I want to see. Next we have Bombshell against Lockjaw. Obviously Bombshell not doing too well this season, but in terms of this battle, it started off very much in their favour. They got that hit straight away on the wheel of Lockjaw, and again, maybe if they'd been a little bit more patient, they could have like pressed home that advantage, but they also lost drive not long after. Again, this isn't me just saying like, oh, I could have done better. It's just an observation. But I'm glad for them, at least it was like a long battle. It wasn't just like a complete knockout straight away. Lockjaw though, again, despite having drive issues, proving how well Donald Hudson can drive that thing. Just, yeah, incredible as always with him. Next up we had Tombstone against Gruff. I don't know why I said that with slight sarcasm in my tone there. Don't know, that was weird. As always with Tombstone, the physics and forces involved are just mind-boggling. Gruff really proving that they've got this reputation of just being a big tough brick of a robot, really proving it here. Although, to be honest, by the end, with the number of hits they had, it looked like their whole body was just warped. Tombstone's blade did not give up, despite being bounced all over the place. Gruff was super aggressive this, which was really cool to see. He even managed to get that weird like suplex move on Tombstone at the end. And you got to give massive credit to them for taking Tombstone to 3 minutes. Like, that's not an easy task. Yeah, again, a very cool battle to see live, just like the destruction involved, just everything. Endgame versus Cobalt. So this one, Cobalt, very much a big favourite of mine for this season. It had this moment in it which was the most confusing thing I saw there. And because it was quite early on in the battle, I sort of thought, oh, maybe... So Cobalt had the wedge on the front, and then Endgame ripped it off. And on TV it looked super quick. In real life it looked so quick that I thought I saw something black go just flying up, and then nothing came down. I thought, oh, maybe I imagined that. And I looked at Cobalt and I was like, was there a wedge on the front there? And I couldn't, and I was like, well, I can't see the wedge anywhere, so I guess, but then maybe that was, but well, where's it gone? And it was just, and then yeah, just finally, yeah, the guy next to me was just like, I'm pretty sure that's the wedge up there. And I was like, holy, and then yeah, you could just see it like through all the lights, just literally wedged. I couldn't, the speed it came off, but I'm presuming that weighs quite a bit. You know, it's a front plow, presumably presumed to take a bit of damage. It was gone. Like, yeah, hats off to Endgame for that. And that hit at the end, yeah, Cobalt went flying so high there and hit the glass. Yeah. Obviously, for me, like I say, Cobalt, I just adore Cobalt. I think it's such a horrifying machine. So, yeah, it's a shame to see them lose there. But at the same time, hats off to Endgame. You've got to give it to them. Yeah, impressive performance from them. Penultimate fight was Ribot versus SIL Blaze. I love the colour scheme on Ribot, fantastic, good to see. SIL Blaze, loving that they've got the saw back. It's kind of like still its signature for me. even if the other weapon is quite effective. I like the Ribot claim to have interchangeable weapons. We haven't seen anything except the vertical spinner, because the vertical spinner is just going to be the best one. SIL Blaze, as ever, just like the power and the speed of it is just mind-blowing. It's just fantastic. There's just the way it can push stuff around. And for Ribot, there's no shame in losing to that thing. And the main event fight for this episode was Rotator against Death Roll. Hats off to Rotator for driving despite just the unrelenting punishment that Death Roll gave. Death Roll, for me, I'm going to say it now, I think they can go all the way. I think they've got like the reliability, they're well driven, the weapon is devastating but doesn't give up. And it's destructive. I think it's got everything going for it. And yeah, I really think they can go all the way. But as I say, in this match, hats off to Rotator for just not giving up, despite the fact that, let's be honest, it wasn't going to go their way, especially after they lost both halves of their blade. Thanks a lot for watching this review, guys, and see you in the next video. Cheerio. Sorry. When they were sending Blacksmith spinning around, it's quite evident here it's not as good against vertical spinners. Don't look at me through the window, it's weird.